What's up, y'all? It's Dan, and I'm back with another Drumming Without Drums lesson. Sorry it's been a while, but I got some other stuff going on, writing music, having a family. It's tough to get time to do anything, but I want to make time for you guys. So this lesson is totally worth it. It's going to be a fairly quick lesson. What I'm going to cover is a couple things. The first thing is I'm going to go over how to play doubles. Remember, doubles are 2 strokes with each hand, right? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to go over a technique about how to play those doubles quick, okay? Because we want to be able to get those up to speed. There's a certain technique that I've used throughout the years, and it's worked well for me. So I will teach that to you. And the last thing we're going to cover is we're going to play a beat, and I'm going to show you how you can put your left hand on different 16th notes in between the 2 and the 4. Because remember, the 2 and the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, are all important backbeats. So we need to keep those constant, at least for now, but we can still put a little bit extra stuff in there between those notes to make the beat sound even better. So let's start out with this double technique. Now, if you remember, when we talked about rudiments, I mentioned that doubles are a very important rudiment, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those were eighth notes, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But in whatever subdivision you play doubles, like 16th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You want to be able to get those up to speed, like really fast, because certain rudiments, when you get better, you want to be able to play certain rudiments fast around the drum set, okay? And for instance, paradiddles incorporate doubles, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. Now, how do we get doubles fast? Here's a technique. I'm going to kind of play to the side. Let's move the hi-hat over just so I can demonstrate. So, just with our right hand, what you want to do is you want to get the first stroke to be unimpeded by your fingers. See that? How the stick just bounces up? And I kind of like let my fingers loose around the stick. Check it out. So the stick just bounces up there, and try to get it to stay up without restricting the stick's bounce. See that? I'm keeping my fingers kind of straight down, but still a little bit of pressure, so I stop the stick at its highest point. Then, once the stick is stopped, you want to snap the stick. That's why this is called the snap technique, with your back fingers. See that? First stroke bounce, second stroke snap. And then eventually, you don't let the stick go all the way up. You kind of stop it, and then you snap it back with those back fingers. So you want to make sure the first stroke is unimpeded. Second stroke is a snap with the back fingers. See that? And for this, the fulcrum that we talked about gets a little bit looser. Right? I'm not just restricting the stick with these 2 fingers. I'm letting that become a little bit loose. And what that does is that allows the second stroke to be as loud, if not louder, than the first stroke, which is the key. You don't want your doubles to sound like this. Strong, weak, strong, weak. You want strong, 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 strong. So you do that with the left hand. And try to emphasize the second note to make your double sound even better. And then you can get pretty fast. And that is your double technique, okay? And that's going to be very important because you can just imagine the possibilities playing doubles around the kit, okay? So practice that. That takes a long time to develop, so don't get too frustrated if it's not working out at first. But just keep it working, start it slow. And with this, you don't really have to count. Just get it even, just make sure the strokes are even. Your left is as strong as your right, and the second strong is as strong as the first, if not stronger. And then you can start getting fast. And that took a while to get, so again, don't get frustrated. The second thing we're going to go over is a variation on the 16th note beat. Now remember, our basic rock beat is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and if we're counting 16th notes, it sounds like this. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. So we talked about moving the bass drum around on 16th notes. Now we're going to move our left hand around. on 16th notes. Okay? So, what we want to do, I'm just going to teach you a basic pattern and you can experiment. But again, I'm going to keep the 2 and 4 constant, and then in between I'm going to put what's called ghost notes, which are softer notes in between the loud 2 and 4. So this is the pattern, and let me move this out of the way so you can see. And I'm going to count 16th notes because that's important. You want to count the subdivisions that you're playing at first to get comfortable with it, and then you can start counting 8th notes. Okay? So check it out. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So see what I'm playing there? 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a. I'm playing the E and of 1, then 2, then 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. So practice that with your left hand first. When you get comfortable, add your right hand and start playing 16th notes with your right. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Whew, I'm getting out of breath. I need to do some more cardio or something. Okay, so when you get comfortable with that, play your right hand on just 8th notes, but still count 16ths. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. When you get comfortable with that, you can stop counting 16th notes, just go to 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and speed it up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then you can add your bass drum, but keep your bass drum very simple for now because this is a tricky pattern, okay? It's really tough to get those little ghost notes to be soft and then, you know, raise up the 2 and 4 and make those loud. So just add your bass drum on 1 and 3 and you can eventually put your bass drum on different 8th notes and eventually 16th notes. That's really tough. So just keep your bass drum on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Okay? So that's a nice little beat. That'll start getting you used to playing ghost notes. You have all the 16th notes at your disposal. So you don't only have to play that pattern. You can try playing less ghost notes, try playing more. But that's the general idea. Have fun with it, and hopefully it won't be too much longer until I get up another lesson. Thanks.